Let's get this open and get this reviewed. This is the box, or the outer box, that comes within the shipper that's protected by plastic for Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars The Child life-size figure. But this comes in even more special packaging than just the standard black Star Wars logo sort of thing. So here we go. And here we are. This is the box behind the slip, which is very tightly put around the entire box, if you will. So you want to be very careful not to get too frustrated and rip it. Though it's not the end of the world, because this is probably the most important part of it. And unless you don't have the room, or you just don't care, it's always a good idea to hold on to your Sideshow boxes or any high-end collectible boxes, just to have a safe place to store them in case you should decide to sell them, or, for lack of a better expression, in case you move someplace and decide that, you know, the box is the best place to keep something, to transport it from one place or another. So I'm going to take this out and we're going to go from there. Okay, so within the packaging, there is an envelope. And inside the envelope, you will see that it says, "Greetings, Guild members, and congratulations on acquiring the asset. Show us how the child fits in your life to grant us permission to share your images with the rest of the guild. Please include hashtag the Mandalorian and tag us." And then you have Sideshow Collectibles, Facebook, Instagram, Collectible Show. Thank you for cooperation. We'll be in contact. Sideshow, Star Wars, The Mandalorian. And then in the back of the card, it's basically just black. So that's a nice little touch. Now this is, I jokingly think of this as the sarcophagus, just because it's like a big, you know, styrofoam block. You see the Sideshow logo. Let's look inside, shall we? Just to show you what it looks like inside, here's how it comes in plastic. The stand, his little silver ball from the Razor's Crest, and the life-size figure itself. So I'm going to take it out of the plastic, put it together, and we'll check it out. This is what the bottom of the base looks like. Okay, this is the top of the base without the statue on top of it. And this is the child. And it's kind of funny because it looks like he's reacting to the flash on my phone camera as I video him. Look at the great detail, even on the eyes. I mean, instead of just being totally black, you could see the pupils and the irises and everything. You can see the peach fuzz on his head. And as you go down, you see his large robe, if you will. And you see over here his pterodactyl-like feet. Now, I should point out that there's one little keyhole that connects the statue front-facing left foot to the base. So what you want to do is you want to be very careful when you push this statue down onto it because it's a tight fit. And if you put too much pressure on the shoulders or whatnot, you could accidentally break something because these are statues, they're not toys. And, you know, you don't want to, you don't want to take a chance just because, you know, these go for about 375, 350, depending if you catch a sale or not. I got mine for in the 350 range, I think. And basically with free shipping because I caught a deal on Sideshow's website. But more or less, just be aware that, you know, these things do have a tendency uh, to, you know, to be delicate. So you always want to be careful. All right, so let's take a look around. And so this is all one piece. Look at the ears. Wow. And over here, look, that's the silver ball, and it's magnetized, which is good. So this is from the Razor's Crest, a little silver ball that he would hold on to, kind of like a toy, because he's infatuated with it. So, you know, he's holding that, and it's magnetized to the hand. So basically, it's just three pieces. You have the base, the statue itself, and the little ball. Here's the back. And, pardon me. You know, I haven't really had a chance to fully adjust this, but, you know, you can straighten them out, like the clothes, however you want it to be. But it should also be kind of like a potato sacky type of thing because, you know, it's big on him. And see, here's his other little claw. All right. And here's his other ear. And let's look at back. You see the peach fuzz like a little baby on the head. And here we go to the front. And we'll go take a look at the top. It's gorgeous. Much better than it looks much better in person than it does in pictures. So that's pretty much it as far as putting it together. This is the child, aka Grogu from the Mandalorian. Now, before I move on, let's take a look of comparison with this and the animatronic edition that was released by Hasbro 3 years ago. Okay, so here is Sideshow Collectibles life-size the child figure. And next to it we have the Hasbro Star Wars The Mandalorian the Child Animatronic Edition, which doesn't come with the little round thing, but it does have the mythosaur, which I probably could just transplant it onto this child. I don't know, because it's the string that they put on it is so big that it doesn't really stay on it well anyway. But you could see the size difference right there. I mean, talk about, you know, a difference. Like when I first got this, I thought to myself, I wonder if this is life size, but now I see the difference. I mean, it's one thing to see something and have one thing, but it's another thing to get a real comparison. Now, granted, this is still a nice little toy, and with the light on it, I could appreciate the fact that the eyes aren't just black, but they're not nearly as detailed as these. And he looks cute. And the little outfit is nice. It actually fits him better than this. But the material on this is a higher quality than this. This feels like, I don't know, just it doesn't feel of the same quality. That's all I could say. He has a little clawed hands and they move, so you do have articulation with this figure. But other than that, you know, he doesn't really do much aside from the things that you would expect him to do. That said, let's see if the animatronic stuff still works on him. There's a couple of things that he's supposed to be able to do, but quite honestly, I don't remember what you have to do to make him do other things. I just know that that's like the main trick. I mean, it's a nice little toy, and it didn't cost a lot, not nearly as much as this, but look at what you get with this. So basically, that's all I really have to say. I mean, I haven't bought something from Sideshow Collectibles since 2020, and I gotta admit, this is definitely worth the wait. So that's my quick review of the Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars The Mandalorian, the child life-size figure statue, with a comparison to Hasbro's Star Wars The Mandalorian, the child animatronic edition. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you again. Bye-bye.